My name's Amy Leigh, I'm a contemporary jewellery designer, so I design and make all the jewellery myself and I'm self-employed. When I was at university, I realised that I had a real passion for making jewellery. I wanted to be making, completely unique one-off pieces, and I wanted to be making things that I hadn't seen anybody making before, and I realised that the best way for me to have complete freedom over what I was making is to be self-employed. So DMU gave me a lot of support throughout uni and since leaving uni. When I was in my second year of university, I got some funding through Enterprise or the Innovation Centre. I applied for some funding and I got £150 to put towards material costs and business cards and setup costs. I also did a graduate champions internship through DMU, so they actually funded me to do, I think it was a 6-week internship with a jewellery company, so I got really good experience to see how a large company works. I've also, for the last few years, DMU organised just before Christmas, they do a craft fair where anybody that's self-employed or has their own business can go along and sell their work. So even though I've graduated 2.5 years ago, they still let me go and sell my work there. And also when I graduated uni, I actually then came back and did another year as an artist in residence. So after graduating, I don't think many courses do this, it's mainly just creative courses, but I was allowed to spend another year in university. I was given a studio space, had free reign of the workshop, so that really allowed me to kind of set up my business. When you leave uni, the initial setup cost is quite a lot. If you don't have a studio space, you don't have the equipment, so it gave me another year to kind of then be in a position to set up my own business. So there's quite a lot of challenges, I think, setting up your own business or being self-employed. I think mainly motivating yourself to do it every day. Once you leave uni, there's not as much support and guidance. I think the biggest challenge for me is that I also have a part-time job, and trying to juggle having your own business and working part-time is quite difficult, but you have to have the part-time job to be able to fund, make sure you can pay your rent and bills every month. So yeah, I think finding a balance between doing your own business but still having a part-time job is quite tricky. I think my greatest achievement so far would be setting up my own website and selling my jewellery myself online. I don't have any experience of website design, I'm not good with computers, but I'm kind of learning as I go and I've set that side up myself. So although it's not the greatest website, I'm quite proud of it because I've made it myself. My top tips for students thinking of becoming self-employed would be make the most of all the support that uni offers. And when you're at university, I think sometimes you don't realise how much support there is. Just use all of the knowledge that all of the staff have, ask questions, ask other students, just completely make the most out of it. Also, there's so much funding available and things you can apply for, but you just have to kind of go and look for it. Just make sure you apply for all of those and really take advantage of everything. Because once you leave uni, there is still support there, but it's not as easy to make the most of it.